Happy Maroon Friday, everybody. I'm just going to tell you, I really miss seeing everybody in person. I really do. It's one thing to do live stream videos and videos like this and Zoom meetings, but having that personal interaction with people face to face is something that I miss. So I'm going to be looking forward to that time when we get back together and we are able to worship and to do Bible studies and prayer meetings together face to face again. I'm looking forward to that. But in the meantime, because we live in such a time as this, that we are able to have these kinds of experiences online and still keep ourselves safe. And so that's what we will be doing again this coming Sunday. We haven't closed our doors and we're not shutting down the ministry of the church. We are going to continue to minister the best way that we can. And so we will be doing live stream again this Sunday at 11 o'clock. And so it'll be the worship team and myself in the sanctuary leading worship, and you are invited to watch the live stream. Invite family members, neighbors, maybe that live by that you've already been exposed to, or someone that that you know that does not have Facebook, and invite them. And let's also try to follow the CDC recommendations of no more than 10 people. And also Tim Smith will be doing Sunday school at 10 o'clock. And last Sunday, I appreciate Tim Bubba doing that. He did it like a pro. He's never done anything like that before, but it seemed like that he had been doing that a long time. So appreciate Tim for doing our Sunday school lesson for us at 10 o'clock. We'll be doing that again. And on Wednesday, we'll do a live stream again, Facebook Live with our Bible study. And I appreciate all those that started watch parties and just overwhelmed with the number of views that we're getting on those. And then at 6:30 after our live stream Bible study, the youth will be meeting and they will be doing a Zoom meeting. And those are great meetings as well. They've done two now. And in fact, we even had a Zoom meeting last night with our mission committee, our mission team. And so even though I'm able to see people's faces and their expressions on a screen, I still miss seeing people face to face. So I do miss seeing you face to face. Also, thank you for all those that have sent in your tithes and offerings. A special thanks to everyone that mailed them in or brought them to the church office, and also those that are using our text to give. And so that is a new way that we are beginning so that you can send in your tithe and offering simply through a text. And I'm going to run through how we can do that, or how you can do that. And so if you haven't already done it, you can send in a text message to this number. It is 855-956-2407. I'll repeat that number. It's 855-956-2407. And what you do is you send a text message to that number that says give. And then immediately you'll receive back a text that says, how much would you like to give? And then you type in the number that you want to give, send that, and then you'll receive a link that you can tap on, and that link will take you to where you can put in your either your debit or credit card information, or you can put your bank account information in that way. And so we've already had several people started to give that way, and it's a very easy thing to do. And if I can do it, then you can do it. And be rest assured that this is a very secure way to give. I mean, I have set it up for myself, and so I've already given this way, and it is a very easy thing to do. So thank you all that are already using that. And so this coming Sunday, we'll be doing that again, and we'll receive our offering at our regular time. And at that time, I invite you to have that set up and ready to go. And then we are going to, you can press send at that time after we bless our offering and pray our tither's blessing as we do every Sunday. And then we're going to send, and you can be rest assured that your tithes and offerings will be received. Or if you aren't comfortable with that, you can still mail in your tithes or offerings. And again, that the church address is 11950 Highway 482, Philadelphia, Mississippi 39350. Or you may also drop it off at the church office Monday through Friday between the hours of 8:30 and 11:30. So that's what we have going on. That's how we are ministering right now. And also want to make you aware that Bridget has set up a Facebook page during this time for the kids, to keep the kids connected. And so she is posting things on there for the kids. So we've got everybody in the church connected. And so we are continuing with our ministry, but we are changing the way that we are ministering during this time. So please take advantage of it, and we are even reaching more people than we normally do with the number of views and things that we're getting. And so I'm really encouraged and blown away by that. So let me tell you about what we got going on this Sunday. I think God has been telling me more specifically the things to preach and teach on. And so I believe that God has wanting me to preach on a specific account from the life of the Apostle Paul. And towards the end of Paul's ministry, he has taken several missionary journeys. He's on his third journey now, and he's really has been in prison. He was in Jerusalem, and the Jewish officials there, they accused him of profaning the temple, and so he winds up being under house arrest for 2 years in Caesarea, and then he appeals to Caesar, and so now he is on his way to Rome. And so he's going from from Jerusalem, then to Caesarea, and then all the way to Rome. In fact, I've got a map in my Bible, and you probably have one in yours, that shows the journey that he took. So here's Jerusalem and Caesarea over here, follow the line, and then Italy is there, there's the boot, and there is Rome up here. And on the way, they get shipwrecked in this little island down here called Malta. And so that's what we are going to be talking about this coming Sunday. So Paul warns the people on the ship not to sail. It's a time of year where the wind is going. The wind is strong. It's after, the Bible says, the fast. The fast is the Day of Atonement, and so that is in the months of September and October. So the weather's beginning to change, and it's causing the sea to be stormy and the winds to pick up. So Paul warns, we could be shipwrecked, and it wouldn't just cost us the ship, but it could cost people's very lives as well. So they ignored Paul's warnings. They pay attention to the Roman centurion who encouraged them to keep on sailing, as well as the owner of the ship. And so you can read the story, and then what happens is they wind up being shipwrecked on the island of Malta. And they wind up, the people at Malta are very kind to them, and they wind up staying 3 months there. And the title of my message this coming Sunday is this: Shipwrecked but not sunk. We live in a world right now that is, in a sense, shipwrecked. But when we put our faith and our trust in God, in Jesus, in His Word, we may be shipwrecked, but we won't be sunk. Think about the Apostle Paul, for instance. He got off the island, and the people in the island, they were kind to him. They started a fire, and Paul is getting wood, and what happens? He gets bit by a snake, a viper, and that viper latches onto him. He shakes it off. The people there, they think this is a bad omen, that Paul's got to be a bad dude, but they see that nothing happens to him, and then they think he's a god. But what happens is they wind up having a ministry there for 3 months. Now, I don't know if this is a prophetic word or not, but it may be that for the next 3 months, we have a different kind of ministry. We have the kind of ministry that we're doing online, and we're reaching more people than we normally would reach, or a different audience that we normally would reach if we had not had this time of shipwreck. And so, but we're on our way to Rome. We're on our way to fulfilling God's purpose for our life. So that's what we're going to be talking about this coming Sunday at Sandtown. So I hope to see you online. Like and share this video. Let people know what's going on. and I know that we're going to have a great Sunday this Sunday. Invite as many people to watch as you can. Start a watch party, and let this Sunday be a very special Sunday. Y'all have a great weekend, and may God bless you, and I will see you online. Bye-bye.